Hi guys, Jason from JVA Carpy Adventures, and you've joined me yet again on another Friday after work o'clock back at Mousehole Lakes. This time for vlog number 35. I'm on Kingfisher Lake in Swim 7. So for now, let's roll that intro. Alright guys, so like I said, we're on winter o'clock now, so I don't have lots of time, so I'm going to quickly show you where I'm going to be putting the rods and then I'll let you know what's on them. Alright guys, so you can see my rods are here. Nothing's in yet, but I've already clipped up so I know where they're going, so I can let you know where they're going. So I've got a tree over here. I'm going to be putting it 2 foot in front of that. Next one, I'm going to go to this channel. Can't zoom in too much on this lens, but I'm going to be in this channel about here guys. Then I've gone to my island right in front of me, 2.5 foot in front of that. So I am again trialling another new bait this week, but there is something exciting. The bait I tried last week was actually Mousehole Lake's new bait, and I've actually been given the privilege of naming it. So the bait I caught on last week was Pineapple Supreme. They will be selling them at Mousehole Lakes guys. Obviously I had 2 fish out in it last week. There wasn't a lot of fish that came out, so for me that was quite a result. Now that first rod that I told you going over there, that's going to be on Pineapple Supreme. The next 2, so in the channel and then to the island, are going to be Bayless Baits Illuminate range. Now what's different about these is guys, they glow. So I'm going to do a little separate review on them, but that's what I'm doing, and the flavour I've chosen is Pineapple Express. So that's it for Friday night. I need to get the rods out, the house set up, hopefully before it gets dark. Thanks for watching guys. Morning guys, so Saturday morning update, and yeah, that lack of footage, sorry, try and keep in the light. That lack of footage means no fish for me last night, which I'm not totally surprised. I didn't hear anything come out elsewhere, and of course on this visit again I'm trialling another bait, so I'm not quite sure on the other bait yet. It'll be a separate little vlog on it. Yeah, I've actually brought them in actually, which I don't normally do. It's 5:45, and the bait that you charge up to make them sort of glow in the dark, so I've brought them in to charge them. I'm going to whack them back out at 6 o'clock. So yeah, nothing on it so far. I have got one of my Pineapple Supremes, well Mousehole Lake's Pineapple Supremes, on the right hand side margin, so that will stay there until 10 o'clock. I'm going to have a coffee, watch the water. It's pretty still, a little bit cold during the night, but nothing terrible. I've had the door open all night like I normally do, and it's fine. One liner this morning, that's about it. So I'm going to have a coffee, get these 2 rigs back out in a few minutes once they're charged, and have my fingers crossed that be able to get you a carp today. Hi guys, so before I get on with the Saturday afternoon update, I just want to give thanks to a real nice guy at PC Plus in Beckenham. So PC Plus is a computer repair place. They sell PCs, printers and all that sort of thing, and repair all the things to it. Also gives advice on all that sort of thing. And what I was doing midweek was upgrading my son's PC, gaming PC that I bought him when he's 13. Now he's nearly 18, it needed upgrading. So I bought all the bits, sat down at the table ready to upgrade it, and realised I'd forgotten some thermal paste for the CPU. So I gave a call around trying to buy some. Spoke to PC Plus, spoke to the guy there, said to him, oh look, I need to get some PC paste trying to upgrade. He said, look, just bring it round, I'll put some on for you. Take 2 seconds. Fortunately it was like less than a mile from where I was, so I shot round to this place, got the new bits out of the box. He applied the paste for me, went back, sorted my son's PC. Now, he didn't charge me, didn't do anything. So guys, when people help me out, I like to help them out. So here's his business card, let me show you that. And here's an additional number for him. He, like I said, he is in Beckenham, South East London. If you've got any PC issues or stuff like that, it's definitely worth a try. Really lovely guy, gave me some really good advice, helped me out without payment, you know, really good guy. So thank you very much and a happy new year to you. Okay guys, so obviously nothing through the night. I've had my comfort break, done a bit of walking around, done a bit of drone footage as well guys, because Kestrel Lake has been netted this week and they've cut back a lot of the areas around the margins and all, and they're really doing some lovely work on there. I know Rod's over there now doing some more work over there in Swim 4, so yeah, have a little look at a little bit of this footage, really good. Okay guys, so going into Saturday afternoon, it's gone 12 o'clock, I haven't got the rods out yet, but I'm about to put them back out. And I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm still doing a trial of the Illuminati bait from Bayless Baits. So I'm still going to have one out on that, but I've got a feeling they're not spending most of their time on the bottom, which would be about right for this time of year. So I'm going to put their pop-up on a 1 foot zig, and fingers crossed that'll go. And I'm going to change another one of the baits to Mousehole Lake's brand new Pineapple Supreme, which is what I had 2 fish out on Kestrel last week. So I think I've got to try and nick a bite. Nobody's had anything last night here, so I've got to try and nick a bite. I'm going to put a little bit of bait out. Rod reckons it's been a little bit quiet, so maybe a little bit of bait might get them going. So I'm going to put a little bit of bait out just with a catapult today, and fingers crossed. So let me get them out and then I'll show you where they are guys. Alright guys, so Saturday afternoon, time to get the rods out. I've been trying to wait for some swans to get out the area. So I'm going to go over, just put my finger towards this tree and hopefully not in it. Alright guys, now I'm going to put out my middle rod, which is actually one of the Illuminati baits, which glow in the dark sort of thing. But this time I've put it on a 1 foot zig, basically. So put it on 1 foot of line, and it's a pop-up, so we'll act like a zig. Okay guys, and my last rod going out again is Mousehole Lake's Pineapple Extreme with a little mesh bag of goodies, and I've put a gripper lead on because I want to get it fairly tight to the island without it slipping down to the bottom of the shelf. So fingers crossed I can cast it fairly tight to the island. Don't want to go right touching the island, but you know, within 12 inches off hopefully. Alright guys, that was definitely close enough for me, so I will be on the shelf for that, so happy days. The only thing is, I don't know if you can see right on the far corner there's 2 swans there, so I can't put any boilies out, but In that channel I'm going to put a nice little spread of boilies across there when they move off, and hopefully try and entice some fish to come through that channel, so in between the reed island and the margin, and hopefully get a bite or two. Fingers crossed, guys. Afternoon, guys, so it's late afternoon on Saturday and I've just redone the rods before it hits 4 o'clock and gets too dark. So where you've got this where you've got the island here and my margin, I've literally put all 3 rods across there. So 2 of them I've just gone, so if you just go a third and a third, that's where I am. 2 of them are on Mousehole Lake's brand new Pineapple Supreme bottom bait boilies, which I had 2 fish out on Kestrel last week. The third, closer to the right hand margin, is on a Bayliss Baits Illuminate Pineapple Express 11mm wafter in a solid PVA bag. So I've got my fingers crossed that at some point tonight fish are going to come through there. It's the end of the lake, top half of the lake, surely they're going to come through there. I've put a good scattering of boilies around. Pineapple Supreme, fingers crossed I can get one tonight. There has been 1 fish out today from the guys in 2 and 3, so congrats to him. So fingers crossed can get one tonight. Morning, guys. So 5:30 Sunday morning, and yep, that lack of footage means Jason's not had a fish again. So obviously been a little bit tough this weekend. I've also been trialling a new bait, but I'm not really going to hold it against it that it hasn't caught, to be fair, because I've also had at least 1 rod out on Mousehole Lake's new Pineapple Supreme, which I did catch 2 fish on last week. So maybe I'm not in the right spot. I've followed Rod's advice this week and used a bit more bait, whereas I don't generally use a lot. The lakes have been a bit quiet, so Rod's of the opinion, you know, a little bit of food was going to get you a bite this weekend. It hasn't worked for me, but I was keen to try it, to be fair. And yeah, what to do? As always, I'll be leaving the rods in. Unfortunately, 5:30 now. I've probably only got a couple of hours before I need to start to pack up, to be honest, guys. I need to be off by 9, going and take the missus for Witherspoon's breakfast on a Sunday morning. So that's fishing for you. That's winter fishing for sure, and it definitely has felt like winter fishing at times as well. It's been a little bit of a chilly wind. It's not been as cold temperature wise this weekend, but it has been a little bit windy with a little bit of a chill, and the winds are going to pick up today as well, so I'm glad I'm leaving early, to be fair, guys. So that's your Sunday morning update for now. I will give you a closure before I finish if I don't get anything, but fingers crossed I might be able to nab something. Morning, guys. So I'm coming to the close of my session at Mousehole Lakes. Like I said, been on Kingfisher this weekend, swim 7 for about 38 hours, and unfortunately not been able to put anything on the bank, but that is winter fishing for you, isn't it? So by the time this comes to you, it'll be the new year. So I just want to wish all my subscribers a very, very happy new year. I hope you catch absolutely tons of fish this year, break your PBs and have great times on the bank, guys. So if you're new to my channel and you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Really helps me out, doesn't cost you anything. And if you've enjoyed this, albeit fishless video, give it the old thumbs up. And if you want to be notified of future posts, hit that bell icon. So only leaves me to say, Happy New Year, stay safe, stay fishing. I'll see you in the next vlog.